Alright, hello everyone. Today we are here. I know it's a little bit later than intended, but we are here in Kansas. We're having some difficulties with this, as per usual. Because you gotta click this and just randomly hope that one time it'll actually work. So it could take 30 seconds, it could take 30 years. So we're just gonna hope that this works within a reasonable time. Because this is just because daily login is going to be stuck on my screen if I don't do this. So we're just kind of stuck here endlessly hoping that this actually works. It worked. Try to reset. That's not going to help. It's just I don't know, we'd have to ask Pine, but it's just kind of the way it works on console, I think. I think it's 1 in every 100, so we're just roughly, so we're just going to keep trying. Just try. I guess it's worth a shot, I suppose. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that did work. Actually, yeah, that's smart because then yeah, no, I forgot how coding works. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we are going to be running a quick 2 lap test here. Well, not really a test, but basically to fix my camera because if not, my camera is going to be zoomed in Fox Sports broadcast mode where you can see every molecule on my car and nothing else. So we're running a quick 2 lap thing, so that's fixed, and then we'll be off. And then we'll be off to the races. 95 laps here in Kansas. Last season it was Banana Boy winning this event, so let's see what happens. Stages will be 28, 29, 38. And the scheme for my acre debut. Nice. Yeah, so this is what I mean. I mean, you can see, I mean, I can count the atoms that make up this car from here, and I can't. That's the far as, I mean, you can really count them from that view, but this is as far as it goes. So we're running a 2 lap race, so I can actually have a somewhat normal functioning camera. But yeah, this is Kansas where we ripped the top, and it will work. As you can see here, right about now, you're going to see. We had a great race here in the Rostock Cup Series last season before that went extinct, and then, yeah, we had an interesting streamed race. I went back and saw the ending of it. We had Bloxy making sure I wasn't winning, and yeah, Banana won, Bloxy second. I got third, Master fourth, and we had a couple people show up and have that for stay there for a few laps. But I remember the Rostock Cup Series race is pretty good if I remember correctly. So yeah, thoughts with the slide job. Yeah, here's just a preview possibly of what you could get. Imagine if we get a NASCAR 1/1000th of a second finish. That'd be cool. Oh, the lag. We definitely are winning from up here with this many cars, and Dodge is just gonna, yeah. Me and Dodge are already starting to run into one another for no apparent reason. Okay. get the actual race going. Now what? Alright, here we go. We're under green at Kansas. Dantron, the guy with the most streamed race wins this season, believe it or not, is, and I believe technically the rookie of the year from last season is going to be in the field here today. It might have been Dodge. I don't remember if we were considering Dodge as a rookie or not for 2024. We might have been. If we were, then it was Dodge. I don't remember though. 3 wide between me, Banana Boy, and Dodge. Dodge gonna have the top lane going for him. We'll use that to kind of storm on by, but it's Banana leading lap 1. We'll give a push to the 9 car. He'll get out to the lead. Both me and Banana to the top. Here comes Dantron in the 78 machine. He'll try to make something happen on the bottom. Dodge gonna move him up out of the groove, up the racetrack. We're running out of room up here, but it's me and the 9 with the top, with the highline physics, using it to our advantage. To the and away we go. To the lead for the 9, and away we go following him. And try to build up momentum on the top lane ourselves. Not really gonna be helpful for us. We got a huge run on exit of the 9. Gonna throw a big block. We'll try to get a crossover. Not gonna work. And then after this race, so this race was supposed to be Bonita Springs, which is one of our 4 main, well, the 4th one's coming in 2026, but one of our main big crown jewel events. But unfortunately, the way things worked out, I wasn't going to be able to get the track done. I already kind of thought about switching the dates anyway with Kansas and that one. And then after it came pretty clear that I wasn't going to be able to get the track ready with what I wanted in time, that just kind of made the decision easy. So we're at Kansas, and then 3 of our next 4 streamed races are going to be, or 4 of the next 5 streamed races are going to be all crown jewels. So we have Bonita Springs a week from tomorrow on May 10th. We have, what else do we have? We have then North Wilkesboro the week after, which is 2 weeks from today. And then after that, we're going to try to do this. I don't know if it's going to work. But May 24th, we're going to have the greatest day in Argyle. Because we're going to be running, you know, we have the greatest day in racing with the Monaco Grand Prix, and then in the morning, and then Indy 500 in the afternoon, and the 600 at night. We're going to try to run all 3 of those on the same day for the first time, and hope it works. Now we aren't gonna run them like Monaco at 7 in the morning, and then like Indy at like 1 p.m. We'd start at like 2, have pre-race, run Monaco, and then that race end all 4 wide, and then wait a little bit, and then we'd run the others. And that's how that would work. But yeah, still we are sideways and wrecking Dantron. Going around towards the back, but that's how that worked. But we're gonna try to do that. I wanted to do that the past 2 years, and it just wouldn't work out. So I think this year we're gonna try, and we're gonna hope. Anyway, a lot of big events coming up. The month of May is a great month to be an Argyle fan or driver. Because the chances at glory are you have many chances there. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Big push from Dodge will take that to the outside lane. In the meantime, we have seen some great racing here at Kansas, which, I mean, arguably with the next gen car should be a crown jewel event, because this track never disappoints, and it's not disappointing in the virtual world either. We're going to freeze off the corner, run the 9 into the wall. We're going to try 4 wide, run out of room. Couple of cars going down the inside wall there. We went for the move that would look cool and probably be the thumbnail if we made it work, and that did not work, so that will not be the thumbnail. Big run on the 9. We'll get the crossover. Crossover back. Tap the brakes. And that's all we're going to need to get to the inside line. And we're going to use that to our advantage to take the lead. A nice double crossover right there. And that should get us to the lead. Time to try to pull a slide job. It will work. We'll throw the block. He still has momentum. How far back's the 16? Too far back to help. We'll be able to side draft 9 down the straightaway. Well, he flipped it anyway. He's going to try to do the same thing. Oh, we moved down too early. Now now we're just getting desperate. We're going to try to throw it up here and hope it works. Let's go out the 16 to get to the bottom lane. 20 laps to go, stage 1. Yeah, I'm trying to get this high line rolling. Get this to work. I just don't think we have enough people. I think we need one, maybe 2 more people to get that to work really good. And then especially, I mean, if I have somebody up there like Banana Boy, then I probably should have went to the top this time. But if I had somebody up there like Banana Boy, then that would work. Dodge with a huge run. We'll try to stay to the outside lane with help from the 78. Not really going to work. Oh, contact down there between the 2 leaders. And almost running Dodge with the grass. Dan try to push. Oh, they're in the wall. That's Dodge and Banana Boy. Here we go. Dodge apologized there. 4 different drivers for 4 different teams here. You have me for my team. Well, me and my Pet Cat Naki's team, I guess, but me and my team. Dodge for Biloxi Motorsports. Banana for his own team, and Dantron for Thunder Motorsports. 85 to go in the race, and I don't even know, 18 to go in the stage, I think. Probably. That makes sense. Dodge getting a good side draft there. Oh, okay. I'll just let him go. He's just getting aggressive. I've seen Dodge win, I believe, 1 streamed race this season, and it was at Rockingham. Banana Boy's got 1, I believe, as well. Oh, they're in the wall! And everybody's mad at everybody, I suppose. I don't know what we're doing this early, but okay. I have only 1 too at Acre MI. I've been close to a few of them. Probably should have won Road America Cautions out, as the Blockster has joined. The Wrecking Ball has joined. So 12 or 95 minus 10, 85, 83. 16 to go, stage 1. Had a chance to win Daytona, that didn't happen. Ran good in LA, that didn't happen. Just things, both of those races. I know Bristol Dirt, I had a good chance. Road America, I had pretty much 1, and then I got wiped out. Had a chance at Homestead. Like I've been close to some of them, and it just didn't materialize. And see what happens today. Dantron restarting first, with Banana in second, me in third, Bloxing whatever this thing is. Oh dear goodness, that's horrifying. Bloxy fourth, Dodge fifth. So Dodge now has a teammate. So it's the Bloxy Motorsport guys versus me, Banana, and Dantron now. Banana Motorsports and RGA does have a technical alliance. So you know that. I mean, I guess we kind of do have that, but we aren't like teammates anymore. Is Bloxy gonna do what he did last season? No, he's actually gonna kind of give us. Well, he is a little bit, but he's being more respectful than he was before. So last season he was just wrecking me the whole time. So he's being respectful. So I will take that. Okay, yeah, well he's reverted back to old ways very quickly. Oh no! Oh, my steering locked to the left. That's not good. My bad if I wreck. Okay, I didn't wreck anybody. I was about to say, my apologies. My steering just locked to the left on me, so that would not have been good. Oh, I got a massive run down the back straight compared to these guys. They're all beating and banging and running into one another. Where do we go? 4 wide for the lead. That's the move you want to make. 5 wide. Oh, nope. Antron decided better of it. 4 wide for second instead. Dodge throws the most ridiculous slide job. We're 5 wide for the lead. That's the thumbnail right there, if I remember. Banana Boy's going to be the one getting the run. Almost cleared himself on Dantron. Not going to work. Dantron's still fighting for the space. Banana not happy about it. Both the 32 and 78 down to the apron. Dantron will pull off a slide job to get to the lead. Now the 32's running the 9 into a wall. And he's really running the 9 into a wall now. Oh, we got a massive run on the 78. There's room down on the apron. There's not going to be room down on the apron very long. My bad, Dantron. Oh, the 9's going to give us the push. Dantron might have a run off the corner. He does. Oh, blocks it down to the grass. This is not real life. That's not going to work. Physics don't work that way. Yeah, I'm going to get trapped down here. Dodge lost a bunch of ground. Banana going to the wall. It's not working for him. He's got to try to stay committed up there. Bloxy going to try to get a side draft. We actually have some momentum. Not going to have enough room to go forward. Now we do all of a sudden, but we're just going to have to bail out of it. Wait until stage 1. Let me get to the wall. No. 16 is the blue. So it's a 16 out of 83. That is the blue flag. Oh, we kept out of the wall. I was going to try to get a side draft. Not really going to work. Oh, Banana down to the apron. I don't know what the plan was there. He's going to get up in the dodge a little bit. Bloxy moving up to the high lane to try to stop us. Dantron looking for his 4th streamed race win of the season. If that was the last lap, we would have stolen it from him. There's Banana. We're going to throw the block. That caused a wreck. Oh, they're 4 wide behind us. That's cool. Bunch of us up to the top lane, whether by choice or not. I think some of them just kind of got thrown up there. We'll be the ones with the highline momentum. Looking behind us, they're 4 wide again. Everybody wants the lead. I can't even blame them. There are points and glory and a win on the line. You want to try to get positive momentum heading into all these big races. Like I mentioned before, four of the next 5 are just going to be marquee events, and they are, I mean, all races that you want to win. I mean, we have Bonita Springs, which is one of Argos' own creative crown jewels, so that's obviously one you want to win. And then you have the Monaco Grand Prix, the Coke 600, and basically our version of the Monaco Grand Prix, our version of the Coke 600, and our version of the Indy 500 all in a row. Like, you want to win one of those. Well, you want to win all of them, but you hope to walk away with at least one of them. All 5 of us still under a point, and we're going to lift here for the 78. We run into him a little bit. Just going to try to get momentum on the outside of Dantron. Bloxy with the lead, trying to block his teammate. Won't happen. Banana gives him a shove out to the lead. And now we're going to give Dantron a push. 3 wide, the bottom lane prevailing for the moment. We're going to go 4 wide if we can. Not going to happen for us at the moment. Oh, Banana's trying to get to the bottom. Now we're 5 wide for the lead. I'm going to bail out because we're going to wreck. They wrecked up there, so we're good. We just need a Banana with the lead. Halfway through this second stint of stage number 1. And, yeah, let's see what happens. Dantron's there. We'll go 3 wide with the Bloxy Motorsport teammates on the bottom. Dantron pushing the 32. The Fords working together. Banana leading for the Chevys. They're all up the racetrack. It's Dodge. Dantron to the lead on the bottom, but Bloxy will have the momentum on the top. We're going to have momentum too. Nowhere to go with it. The run's going to stall out before we even get there. Can we go 5 wide? Yes, we can. You know, sometimes I don't even. Oh, Dodge just gonna make his path back onto the racetrack. He did not have room. He made room for himself, and it worked for him. He got away with the lead. Bloxy with a massive run on the exit there. I don't know how he did that. Oh, we're gonna move the 32 of the track. Yeah, sometimes I don't even. Sometimes when I make a pass like that, especially in the stage of the race, I don't even think what's realistically gonna make the pass work. I think what's the coolest move I can make. Hey, we're gonna lead the lap like that. I don't know what's going on with the 16. Bottom, I mean, the top lane can work occasionally, but it seems like you want to try to get to the bottom. I mean, if you just need to hold your ground like I do right here with the 9, then you just go to the top, but because then you can get moved out of the way on the bottom. I like how realistic the highline physics are, though, because, like, you just speed up by being up by the wall. Like, you just slowly gain speed through the corner. So you can go from, like, 170 on entry and gain 12 miles an hour just by running up there. I'll do a baseball game next week. Oh, that's good. Yeah, last time I went to a baseball game was about 2 years ago at this point, probably, or nearing 2 years ago. Oh no! My bad, Dantron. My thing locked my steering. Went crazy again. Yeah, baseball games are fun to go to in person. Watch on TV, yeah, but they're fun to go to in person. Nearing the blue flag. We will see that semi soon. I'd say everybody still has a realistic shot, so if you or your favorite driver is not running where you want them at the moment, everybody still has a shot here with coming to 3 to go in stage number 1. It's Banana Boy trying to defend his win from a year ago. He's getting help from the 78 car to try to get to the front. We are not getting help by lag. It's the two rivals, I guess, from last season. I mean, nobody understood the rivalry here. I don't even think Banana understood the rivalry between he and Dantron, but it was there. So, yeah, the two rivals from last season trying to make something happen. Be leaked my All-Star car. Oh, yeah, I decided, well, we'll hold another special event at the All-Star track that we decided on, but I forgot. We already have an All-Star track lined up. It was going to be my school route, Speedway. Remember we playing that in the one stream? So, like the pathway I walk on my school day. That was the track. So I wanted to go 4 wide outside of that. That did not work at all. 2 to go on the stage. We'll see the blue flag next time. Bye. Not looking like Bloxy. Okay, well now timing and scoring is going all over the place, but Bloxy is the long shot for the stage win. It's gonna be one of us 4 up here who are currently 4 wide for the race lead. That is what you like to see. Oh, yep. If I can get a crossover here, we aren't going to get all the way to the bottom in time. I'd rather hope Banana here at the moment. Dodge going backwards, Banana going forwards. Blue flag in the air, one to go stage number 1. Oh, Dodge again, just going to make room for himself, and here's the 32. I thought he was out of it. He came from out of nowhere. Said he was a long shot, and now we're just going to be forced out of line here. Now we're the long shot. Not too long after, they're using all the racetrack they can down on the apron in grid formation, going for the stage winner. Everybody up the racetrack. Only the stage winner gets points in this league. Who's it going to be? They're 3 wide going for it. Think it's going to be the 9. Everybody through the grass. And we're going to steal stage number 1. How about that? That was a wild stage finish right there. I mean, I'm happy with it. And surprisingly, that was cool. They all got. So yeah, Bloxy just got desperate there, and they all got so distracted battling one another. And Bloxy's mad at me for that. I did not anticipate for that. I don't think you anticipate much besides me being wrecked in your brain. So. That's not very surprising. At the line, that's a 1/1000th of a second finish if I've ever seen it. this next stage, we gotta wait till about 40 to go. So 40 to go is what? 30 or 44 is 40 to go. 44, so 46 is the lap we're looking for here for the blue flag. Five cars in a line. Dodge giving us just enough room. We're going to keep the momentum on the bottom going. Oh, we touched grass, which is usually a good thing, but in this case, in road stock racing, it is not. Me and Banana down into the inside wall. Oh, okay, everybody's wrecking everywhere. We're wrecking everywhere. No caution. Oh, the 9 around. Man, he's got to catch up. He'll be fine. I don't know what in the world just happened, but there we go. Yeah, the 9 got to gather back up. He has catch up. It's going to hurt him in laps, in the laps led category, but he'll be fine. Racing doesn't touch. Man, have you not seen the videos? Like, go back a little ways. You will see I am out in nature. Play baseball. Actually, yeah. I don't know if I told you guys this, but about a week and a half ago at this point, playing baseball with in the backyard with the truck, because as you guys know, he's my friend and neighbor, and he went to tag me out. I went to avoid him because obviously we're playing baseball. I don't want to get out, so I jumped to avoid him, and I almost fell on the landing because I'm like contorting my body to try to avoid him, and to catch myself, I kind of crashed into his fence a little bit, and it didn't like his fence of the property, just like a wood fence, right? Thing is, it's old wood that's like borderline starting to rot away. So when I caught myself, I got a bunch of like mini splinters that like dug under my skin to the point where I couldn't get it. So for a week and a half now, I mean they're going away slowly. I haven't checked them today, but it stung for a day, and then after that, I was just like, oh no, this is they're definitely getting better. A lot of the really small ones are gone, but yeah. Hopefully, like if I eventually have kids, one of them doesn't just have a wood hand, left hand. That would not be good. Um, I wish I could say that I was, when I was playing my drums, I'm just such a good drummer that the drumstick exploded out of just the pure awesomeness of my playing, and it all went into my hand. But yeah, no, it was just me going for it, trying to be the Kyle Larson of backyard baseball and going for it, and ending up with a bunch of tiny wooden splinters in my hand. In the meantime, we're going to give a push to Nan, trying to get turned around by the 9. 32 into the inside wall. Back up the racetrack into the outside wall. Slightly inconvenient right there, but that's okay. You're good, Banana. What just happened? Next gen. Yeah, the annoying thing about those splinters is they only got, because I know there's like, I think 7 layers of human skin, I think, on a human. And, like they only got through 1, or maybe 2. Like, it is clearly visible. They were clearly visible, and like, some of them had a little bit of the splinter, like, poking out, but it just wasn't enough to, like, grab it. And, yeah. Now the splinter never goes away. That is not, okay. Yeah, he's definitely, yeah, okay, that's, yeah. They're all going away slowly. Like I said, I just hope that, like, my hand didn't just, like, absorb, like, the wood cells. And I hope they're just, like, slowly breaking down and there's not, like... I mean, the tree would have been long dead, but... Yeah, I just hope there's no major side effects. In the meantime, we're going to have about 20 to go, boy! That was not as close as I thought that was going to be, but still. Nearing about 20 to go in stage number 2. Wait, did Bloxy just confirm he's a bot? Because all the splinters are going away. He said I'm the splinter that never goes away. None of them are not going away. Therefore, he is not real. Therefore, he is a bot. Therefore, that explains his bad driving. Now, okay, we've explained it. He does have kind of bot-like behavior sometimes, so... I mean, that response was pretty bot-like, so... Bloxy is a bot confirmed. And Dodge is stopped. I think we might have an issue on the 16 car. We need Acre or Acre. That's just a theory, an Acre theory. Don't worry, we'll have Acre lore. Just wait for the band. Hello, Internet. Welcome to... Yeah, don't worry. As soon as the band starts, the Acre lore is gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna be working on something this summer too, and it's we'll have Acre lore. That explains it. Bloxy doing standard Bloxy behavior and not knowing which direction is left or right and which pedal does what. Bye bye. Oh, Dodge is wrecking. That might be yeah, he's having issues of some sort. That car does not appear to be in control. Yeah, he's back in control. He just needs a yellow. He just needs a yellow. He'll get back on the lead. As long as he is... Well, if he is the yellow, he can just use his wave around. I doubt he'd need it again. So yeah, Dodge just needs a yellow. He'll be right back into this. I think Pineapple's going to join at some point. Maybe. I mean, at this point, it might not be worth it to him because it's getting less and less likely he's going to be able to do anything. But nonetheless, you still might see him join, and that might change things. The 7th president. Okay, so George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson. I forgot who the 4th was. James Madison was the 5th. Is it Monroe? Or it's either like Monroe, John Quincy Adams, or is it that Van? I forgot his full name. That Van guy. Okay, does anybody? Okay, who? Okay, now. Okay, okay, when the next yellow flies, we're gonna figure out who the 7th president of the United States is. I used to know this probably. It might. There's debris in turn 1. That debris. There's debris in turn 4. There's debris in turn 4. Wrong turn, Dodge. Caution's out. Debris turn 4, so that fixes that problem for Dodge, and we're going to figure out who the 7th president of the United States of America was. Oh, Andrew Jackson. I thought it was a little later. I thought it was like 10th. Okay. Alright. I gotta relearn. I gotta relearn my U.S. presidents. Okay. I'm gonna get a name. Okay, so we got. Okay, under this next run, I'm gonna be trying to name as many presidents as I can to redeem myself. Dodge here. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, actually, yeah. Now I think about it, yeah, I knew Andrew Jackson was like the 18, like early to mid 1800s. I just didn't know. I thought that would line up more with like the 10th. Okay, we all should be on the lap. $16 to go, I believe, in this stage. Oh, okay, I gotta fix the laps. What's going on? Oh, okay. Time and scoring should fix itself in a second. So 46 is the blue flag. All right, so George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson. That's 3. James Monroe, or yeah, I think James Monroe, James Madison. We're at 5. Andrew Jackson. I'm not naming these in order. I'm just naming as many as I can. Andrew Jackson 6. That one van guy, I forgot his name. I think it was. I'm counting that. That's 7. I know who he is. I just don't remember his full name. John Quincy Adams is 8. Andrew Jackson 9. I'm busy, banana. I'll say that later. Where was I? Andrew Jackson 9. Okay, let's go the obvious. Abraham Lincoln 10, 11 JFK 12. Cleveland. We'll go Cleveland 13. Teddy Roosevelt 14. I guess we'll go recent. Donald Trump 15. Joe Biden. We'll go this route. 16 is Obama. I'm just going backwards. That's probably gonna be easiest. 16 Obama. 17. Okay, I'll count both George Bushes, so that's 17 and 18 right there. Bill Clinton is gonna be 19. Ronald Reagan 20. Richard Nixon 21. FDR 22. Eisenhower 23. Lyndon B. Johnson 24. Okay, so I got over half. Woodrow Wilson. Wow. 25. I feel like I should know more than this. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody way too obvious. I already said Teddy Roosevelt, I think. It was like that was FDR. FDR for a while. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank there. Did I say Coolidge? Calvin Coolidge? I think I did. Oh, Grant. This is Grant. Probably about 27. So I'm sure I can think of one more at some point, but 25 to 27 roughly, off the top of my head. Yeah, I feel like that makes up for not knowing 7th. A little bit. Probably not. I don't know. I have the AP course that's made the suspension of non-Argyle operations. It's world history this year. I'm doing the same thing, but it's U.S. history next year, so I gotta figure this out at some point anyway. In the meantime, there is like 9 to go in stage 2 after I'm done naming presidents. And Lily is the quote from Banana on the team radio, I think, or something like that. See if I can sweep the stages here in Kansas. I can't wait for. This is another reason real quick. Another reason the stream was later than initially planned. I was going back doing something. I was like documenting when the crown jewels were, just on a formal notes note document, because formal and stuff, right? And I did remember the track there. And I discovered the Acre Olympics from last year, and I remembered that we're doing Michigan against the world this year, which I'm looking forward to. But oh, dodge! Yep, that was a bad block by the 16. Oh, the 78. Oh boy. Oh wow. Yeah, that caused a lot of problems, didn't it? But anyway, I was rewatching the chess games between me and Thunder and Big Man. I didn't get to the finals with Bloxy yet, but what was that? Oh my! Oh, Dan's running gonna back into the wall. He should be able to catch up with catch up. But yeah, I was watching the games, and the game between me and Thunder that decided who went to the finals was absolutely wild. Pretty good game. Both games between me and Thunder were really good games, but I absolutely was doing some trolling in that game because I had a chance to promote a pawn to a queen, and I made a knight so I could put him in check, and it actually came in handy later, later on, which was like just fantastic to see. I am sorry, Dodge. I need to pay attention to my driving. Okay, regroup on the backstretch. Like cycle through all the thoughts, regroup, recycle the engine, change all the tires. We're going regular show mobile pit crew here. Change all the tires, change the engine, change everything. Regroup, refocus. 4 to go in the stage at the line, or 5 to go. For 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 5 to go in the stage at the line right here. Oh, almost through to the wall. Yeah, I'm still trying to think of other U.S. presidents. Oh, Bananas got a huge run. Dodge has caught back up, hasn't he? Yep, and Dantron is working on catching back up. Oh, Banana trying to throw a slide job. Kind of worked. Oh, he's going to have a massive run off the corner. Dodge went for it. The 9 up into the catch fence. Like, I got to pay attention to where I'm at on the track. Oh, they're bouncing off the wall right there. 3 to go. Stage number 2. When we get back to the start-finish line. Oh, a big block by the 9. Throws the 16 and a little more contact. Those two not happy with each other in this one. And we might get involved in it. If we aren't careful. Dodge is just going to use the bottom line as much as he can. We're going to try to get momentum off the top. I don't know what the point of that was that time, but I probably should have tried to get to the bottom, but I guess just let him fight it out at the moment. Antron working on gaining ground, but he's pretty far back. I mean, unless all 3 of us get together significantly, I don't think he's going to win the stage. Banana Boy leads. Dodge right behind him. We are trailing in 3rd, but gaining rapidly. And then there's Dantron, who I think went out to the plains just a few minutes ago after that wreck. And we have a huge run, 3 wide on the bottom. The 16 and the 9 getting together as they have been for most of this race. We'll lead them to 2 to go in stage number 2. We won stage 1. Can we sweep the stages? It's Dodge with momentum. He's going to make room where there isn't room yet again. Except this time he didn't actually just move anybody forward. He actually, I kind of gave him a room. Oh, big momentum for the 9. We'll hit the brakes. Dodge throws a massive block. He's blocking everywhere again. This guy is trail blocking. I don't know how he does it, but he is being aggressive today. He wants that second string race win of the season. We'll get a run on exit. Big run on exit. Dodge going to shove us down to the dirt. We'll kind of side draft, keep ourselves in it. Blue flag in the air, want to go on stage. And still Dodge with the advantage, heading down in the 3 and 4. Banana up to the wall. What can he do? He's not really going to have enough of a run. Obviously, me and Dodge are going to go up there, try to throw the blocks. We have momentum on the 16. The 9 has momentum on the bottom. Does he go 3 wide? No, they're fighting for the bottom. Bottom's where you're going to win this stage. We saw what happened last time. Is being behind the group better. Dantron reeling us in. It won't be enough for the stage win. And yeah, there's no momentum built up from the top. That's just going to be a stage win for the 16 of Dodge. Stage winner Dodge. I feel like we got to have like a stage winner MTJ for Dodge because he's stage winning king. Like I'd have to go back and keep track of stage winners, but I'm sure if we did, he'd have probably like 20 at least. Well played from Dodge there. Just that kind of shows that if you get to the front, it might be worth it to just get to the front, stay on the bottom, and you know, control your own race almost in a way. But as Dan tries back to the four drivers, four different teams. Obviously, three of us are in Chevys at the moment, and usually, actually, everybody's in their usual manufacturer. So, yeah, this is standard right here, pretty much. Everybody's in their standard number, and yeah. Now Dodge has moved up to the top lane. So me and him are going to try to get momentum up here. And, oh, I'm going to have momentum up here. I'm going to have a massive run. We'll go 3 wide bottom. The 9 tries to run away with it a little bit. Just got to clear the 78. We will. Stay on the bottom. We're going to keep the momentum into 1 and 2. Clip the apron a little bit. That's going to move us up the track. But we're going to be able to stay with the 9 for the most part. Dodge with momentum. It's just a guessing game of where do you go. Right now it's a train. Okay, well, now they want to go to the apron. I don't want to go to the apron, so I'm going to stay up here. Okay, now can we get the top lane to work? Obviously, we aren't going to have the most momentum in the world, but it might just be enough. They're going to throw each other up here to stop the momentum. Dantron down to through the grass, inadvertently through that. And Dodge isn't going to let us back up, so I'm going to have to pull a Dodge and make room for myself. I'm sorry if I wrecked anybody there. I froze into the corner. I don't think I wrecked anybody. To the top, and another... Jeez, I'm getting slammed into the wall. 3 wide for the lead between 3 of Arbel's best. But now Dantron gaining ground, winningest driver in these streamed races all season long so far. And I mean, I guess to be fair, we're only well, we are 3 months into the season at this point, so yeah, I guess that is something at this point. Oh, Dantron not gonna give us any room. That helps out the 9, who's gonna have a path open for him on the bottom. Me and Dantron have the momentum on the top, and it's Dodge still running away as we are all distracting each other back here. I'm just going to let him go. I think it's going to be better overall for a race just to let him go at this point. 23 to go. Or, wait. 33 to go. My bad. Wrong number. Yeah, let's go get him. And immediately, yeah, that was a smart move. They immediately caught him. We immediately caught back up to them. And, yeah, it all coordinated back together pretty quick. That might be an accident. Nope, they're good. They're not going to move up the track. Everybody able to avoid him, though. It's Banana trying to defend his win from here. Going another massive block by the 16. We are 4... Nope. Now we are 4 wide for the lead. And we're wrecking for the lead. Dantron sideways. They'll save it. We are getting a massive side draft off the 16. 3 wide for the lead now. There's Banana Boy on the bottom. But Dodge has the help from the 78. We're 4 wide again. Dodge will lead the lap, however. This is a great battle. Oh, this is a big wreck. Actually, wow, I'm shocked we got away with that as good as we did. That could have been a disaster. Throw it up by the wall. Throw it up by the wall doesn't mean throw it in the wall. I gotta remember that next time. They are beating and banging for second. Well, 3 wide for the lead, but the battle for second is what... Oh, I'm frozen. Okay, my bad, Dodge. I think I absolutely door slammed you. Naki meowing in the background. Everybody say hi, Naki, if and when you have a chance. Oh, boy. Watching the 16 and the 9 run each other down the track like that feels like watching IndyCar drivers in the Indy 500 before they added the rule. Like, swerving down towards the continuation for pit road to break the draft. That's what it feels like, because you know a corner's coming, and that could end big. Anyway, we're going to assume the lead for a minute here. 3 wide behind us. Bottom lane, obviously, is the one with the momentum right now. Dodge with momentum from the top. Moving down low. Okay, I could have thrown a dodge block, but decided against it. And I'll back out because I want it to be 4 wide. That's good for business. 4 wide for the leader. It's the top lane prevailing for the moment. And we are running each other out of room. Dantron will be able to clear to the race lead. This is fantastic. Oh boy. Okay, bottom lane. We're gonna. They're gonna. Big move to the outside lane. We drove ourselves into the wall, but we keep the momentum. All of us rapidly catching the 78. The question is, which lane will prevail? Which lane has the advantage? Who will be able to get the run to get around him? So far, nobody. We're all distracted, fighting each other for second. But Dodge is gonna. We're all gonna single file out. That's gonna help Dodge. And immediately we're gonna try to go 3 wide, but we've caught the 78. 4 wide for the lead yet again. Wrecking for the lead yet again. Oh, we're gonna get the worst of this. Me and Banana into the wall hard. Not going around. I don't know whose fault that was. I think that was just racing. All of us thinking we're the coolest person on earth. I'm trying to apologize for you. I think that was all of us trying to be the hero with what 25 to go. Not even more than that. Yeah, that was just all of us trying to win the race. With over 25 to go. That's all that was. Me and Banana gonna try to get this top lane going, work together here to catch back up the former teammates over at RGA. And I remember this vividly. Race 1, we announced where we had teams. Was Talladega, so immediately the new teams went into place and were used, and that was the peak of RGA teamwork. Ever since, it has gone downhill, and it has been a disaster. But I guess now that me and Banana are teammates, we are working together pretty well, and yeah, we're gonna move to the bottom this time, get in the draft. Banana went to the top. I don't know if that's really gonna help or not. I mean, it will on exit, but I don't know if that's really gonna be worth it. Yeah, and it was not. It was definitely a good idea to just try to get in the draft at this point in time. Both drivers up the track. There's Dodge and Dantron battling for the lead. And Dantron looking for his 4th streamed race win on the season and his 6th career win. That'll also be his 4th Argyle win on the year. So he's just really good at these streamed races this year. He is popped off this spring. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, Dodge is throwing his usual blocks when. Yeah, if you don't have your front tires lined up with Dodge's rear tires, you are at risk of being blocked by the 16. Like I'm gonna have to make an ad that says if you or a loved one has been or watched your favorite driver been Logano blocked by Dodge, you are eligible for compensation at this point. I mean, it's getting bad. 23 to go. Dantron to the lead. And by compensation, I mean absolutely nothing. You just get pride, maybe. I don't know. Like the pride of knowing that you've been noticed and it is not, like you're not alone in your bad. I don't even know what I'm saying. Point is, Dodge's late blocks are getting bad. Banana the lead. With help from Dodge, who is seemingly calmed down on the late blocks. We're going to go 3. Okay, that was a bit aggressive by me. I'm just going to bail out of that one. That was the last lap I would have went for it, but it's... oh, now Banana's doing it. Oh, now Banana's doing it. Oh, no. Okay, well, scratch that. If you have been late blocked by anybody, you are now eligible for compensation in the form of air. Because, well, the Argos budget for the past 3 years has been hopes and dreams, so I don't know, keep hoping. And Dantron inadvertently is going to get pinballed around here, and now we got scare tactics of run them to the red wall, and See who bails out first. Get to run off the top. 20 to go at the line. Oh boy. Dance running to the wall, dodging the wall. I'll join him because I am lacking grip through the corner. Well, that was a slot in line moment right there, but now dodging inadvertently. Yeah, he was. If I stayed there, we would have been 3 wide for the lead. That would have been a wreck into 1. I'd rather drive smart at the moment. Oh, big run for the 78. We're all pinballing around from the block from the 9. Oh boy, yeah, we're trying to wreck each other. It feels like at this point. 2 cars up top. That's gonna work, but Dodge bailed out. Went to the bottom a little bit early. Caution, caution, caution. Hello. Hey. All right, test test 1 2 3. Is the audio working? We gotta check that. Oh my! Can Hunter got another one? Man, yeah, frick. Right. Test test 1 2 3. Okay, good. It's working. All right. I apologize for that. I had a phone call I had to take. Um, yeah. Let's hop back into this. They all lined up back there because I could probably just I'm close enough to where I can just turn around. So 19 laps will remain on this restart here, and I think we're gonna see a good finish. I just think we are. Banana Team Radio, Banana, I'm tired, crew chief. 4 gases and tires, no, okay. The Banana Team is in shambles right now. I mean, I've said this before, your friends are pretty much your crew chief, so you throw your 2 most trustworthy friends, you throw the smarter one in the crew chief, and the guy you trust more, I guess, and I suppose in the spotter, and then the other friends are your crew chief. So Banana's smart friend is tired. I mean, they're all falling asleep. I don't know how Dantron or Dodge's team is doing. I know my team is we're doing pretty good. You know, we got the crew ready for the pit stops that won't happen. But yeah, you know, we're going good. We got Naki in charge of the whole organization, and I think it's looking good over here at our camp. Actually, I'll give you some current team radio. Uh, right now, the crew chief is asking me, what does adjusting the tire pressure do? So, yeah, I don't really think they know what to do. I told them to do their research. Naki told them to do their research. They haven't done their research, so. Alright, that's good. We're back under green here. Oh, great. Dodge left everybody. Okay. Dang it, that's what I was hoping it wouldn't do. Yeah, I gotta fix the laps. Okay, we're gonna be in the back. Yeah, work it out for us. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do what I usually say to do at Homestead: ride the wall or don't race at all, because that's where you get the speed. Or just the catch up. I mean, we're going 195 entering the corner here. I mean, we're getting realistic speed territory at this point. You're going so fast. You don't. Yeah, I'm going so fast you can't make the corner. Oh goodness, I'm going 200 miles an hour. That is fun. I like going fast, especially in virtual stuff. Oh boy. Just imagine the actual like realistic speed of these cars. Imagine it's just like 20. Like imagine it's only going 20 miles an hour if it's realistically scaled. Imagine, and it just says 200. I don't know the correlation here in Rostock. I didn't make the game obviously, so I don't know if that's true that this is true scaling speed or anything like that, or if I'm completely making. I don't even know. It's getting late in the night, and you can tell on pretty much all fronts here. I had a long school week to just be completely honest, so I'm very happy to be able to relax and not be like stressed out about tests or tests or big projects or tests or other stuff. um, yeah, I mean I gotta be worried for my big AP test on Thursday, but today's my last day off before that, so yeah. Last day off of like studying. They combine the weekend into one big thing on our study thing, so I can do that. In the meantime, it ain't up the track. We're nearing about 13 to go, so it is go time. It is, we're getting to the stage where you got to start planning your move, thinking about, where you want to be, how you want to make this work, if you're going to be able to get the win. Yeah, I'm gonna move Dodge. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're the leader, you can get moved, so you don't want to be in the lead. We're going 4 wide for the lead. Give me room, everybody. Dodge bailed out. 14 to go. I mean, I feel like if you're the leader, you can just get moved out of the way. You can try going to the top, and then they can use you up. At the same time, if you're second, I mean... Oh, fire join. Wow. Oh, that's a different fire. That is a completely different fighter. Yeah, this guy hasn't been. I haven't seen that guy on in like year, in like a year. Um, I don't think that's the fire we think it is. Uh, yeah, that guy. That fire's not an acre. Oh, what a move to the high lane there. Um, I mean, yeah, I think we're just gonna let it go for the most part. Continue on. Yeah. Oh, I threw it in the wall. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'd let him in, but I mean, at this point, there's like 10 to go. I don't want to. He'd be 70 laps down, 71 laps down. And he hasn't made a start. I just don't think that that's going to be a good idea. Banana with momentum here as we, yeah, 11 to go. That's, yeah, that could very easily be a disaster. Big run on exit. It's going to stall out. We'll go 3 wide middle. Not really the best idea, but I mean, you still have a little bit of time to just try to set yourself up. Antron with the side draft of the century. Holy cow. Actually, no, that's not true. That is a few pineapple side drafts have been absurd compared to what I've been able to do. I don't know why. My crew chief does not like to set up my car to side draft very well. But it gets side drafted very well too. Like I can get side drafted very well. That's like it does not balance out. I don't know what he does to my car aerodynamically. I don't think it's going any faster either usually. So I don't know what the point of it is, but he does it nonetheless. Banana nearly wrecks them all. 9 laps remain at the line, and it's Dantron looking for 4. And I mean, what, this is 10, I think? 10th stream race? Maybe? 11, 12? At most, this is 13. And this is, like, 9 to 13 is the range here that we are looking at in terms of streamed races, right? I don't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately, but we're going to try to make the top. Oh, Dodge is doing Dodge things. I might pay the price for that. Triangling this to push. Move up, move up. Get a push from the 9. Oh, the 16! Getting turned in front of the field. He'll hold on to lead the lap. Yeah, this is a late race battle at this point. Antron gonna have to bail out. We're gonna have to bail out of the move on top. Go to the bottom. Going down the stairs, going down the hill to the lead we go. It is the 9 with momentum. Dodge looking to the apron. We'll throw a dodge block. Because I haven't done that yet today, so I gotta get my... Or maybe I did it once and I don't remember, but... I don't remember doing that today, so I gotta make sure I check that off the bucket list of must-dos in an acre race. Now, that's only a must-do if everybody else has already done it. Like, if it hasn't happened yet, don't do it. But if you've seen most other people do it or something similar, then you gotta do it. I'm gonna push this 78 just because I'm up in the top. Yeah, we're gonna get in line. Oh, Dodge on the apron. 16 made a mistake. He's up the track. He's gonna nearly run us out of room. We gotta run. Nowhere to go with it. We'll look low. Contact with the 16. Banana drove it in the dirt. He made a mistake. My car's not turning left. That's kind of a problem. I am sorry. Oh, what is Dantron doing? He drove them both in the wall. Hard crash. 78's upside down. That's a caution. for the first time today, we're gonna have to add to somebody's rec score. So this is a 5 to go restart. I might be in trouble here with fixing laps in the late start. I mean, it's better here than like, I don't know, Dover, but it's still, or New Hampshire or Martinsville or something like that, but I still don't like it. Oh, jeez. We're back under green. Every time you get scoring, I think is good. I'll answer questions later. However, I am not looking good. Alright, me and Dan are gonna have to work together. We have about 4 laps to make up that gap. Honestly, this might work out for me and Dantron. Obviously, momentum's going to stall out, but I like that those two who have been running into each other the whole race are up there, and I think I can beat the 78 overall, but we will see. But now, yeah, momentum kind of stalled out there through 1 and 2. It's a question of if for me in the 78. It's a question of when for the 16 and the 9. When you make the move, when you anticipate the move to block, and if me and Antron can catch up, how will that affect the plan for those two? Obviously, Banana, you just defend. Just got to park your car in front of the 16. If you're Dodge, you just got to move them out of the way. There's 3 laps left. What, 5.5 miles, something like that? Or, wait, no, that's... Is that accurate? 3, because it's 3, yeah, no, wait, 4.5. 4.5. Mile and a half, yeah, 4.5 miles, I think. I don't know. It's late. I don't have to do math for a few days. No, I'm not going to. I think we're gonna get there. We got around the 78. That might honestly help out the 78. I think we're gonna catch up. There's 2 laps left. 3 miles. That I know for sure. It's Banana still leading. He's been able to park the car in front of the 16 this whole time. You know Dodge is gonna get more aggressive though later on. It's Dantron to our bumper. All of us are gonna accordion back together with less than 2 laps to go. Dantron with a big push. We'll rock it to the outside. 3 wide for second. Yeah, you gotta bail. Yep, okay. Yeah, well, we ain't winning this one. Yeah, I think me and Dodge knew if we kept our foot in it there, it was gonna cause problems. Huge run for the 16. Oh, everybody everywhere. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. It's Dodge in the lead. You know he's gonna be aggressive. Me and Banana race. I'm sorry, Banana. Yeah, me and Banana kind of got put in a bad spot right there. Dantron giving us no room. We're just gonna try to. Probably should just try to commit to the outside. Yeah, Dodge is gonna get it. Unless we all get together here. Dantron's gonna have 1 more shot at him. Can he get 4? Oh, they're moving each other. Dantron gets it. What a finish. The big shove in it. He will pull it off. He is inevitable in these streamed races. 0.03559 is the gap. I just didn't see a way I was winning that one from the position I was in on the back straightaway, bailed out of it. Obviously didn't work. That's going to be a second, third place finish for me. Or no, I got fourth in this one. Dantron first, Dodge second, Banana third, I am fourth. And, yeah, that's going to do it for the stream, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like and subscribe, do all that stuff. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.